On a dark November night in 1999, a 66-year-old man named Alexis Collingran opened the massive iron gate of an old cemetery in Edinburgh, Scotland, called Greyfriars Kirkyard. This cemetery was not an ordinary one. It was one of the oldest and most famous cemeteries in the country. The cemetery was completely dark except for some old iron lanterns lighting the stone path running through the middle. Collingran opened the gate and started walking along the path, with gravestones dating back to the 17th century on both sides. In the distance, he saw a large Gothic-style church right in the center of the cemetery. At first glance, the cemetery looked normal, though somewhat eerie. But Collingran knew there was something far worse beneath the ground, a whole underground crypt used for mass burials of thousands who had died in horrible ways centuries ago, many of whom were buried without markers. Collingran paused, feeling the heavy atmosphere weighing on his heart. He wanted to turn back but was there on official request from the city council to perform a ritual to expel evil spirits haunting the place. Collingran was not only a priest but also a spiritualist with psychic abilities who claimed to communicate with spirits. Despite his fear, he felt a responsibility to help the people of the city. He wasn't alone. A journalist and a photographer had come with him to document the event. As they moved inside, they reached a place called the Black Mausoleum, an old stone structure on the cemetery's edge, with a domed roof and a stone staircase leading down to the underground crypt. Built in the late 17th century, it looked terrifying. Every step closer made Collingran's stomach feel heavy, as if a huge stone was pressing down on him. He stopped about 3 meters from the mausoleum entrance, unable to move closer. Looking at the journalist and photographer, he saw they seemed unaffected, almost disbelieving. Before entering, he asked the photographer to take a picture of the mausoleum. She raised her camera and took the photo. Collingran read the name carved above the entrance, George Mackenzie. His heartbeat quickened. Who was George Mackenzie? In the 17th century, Mackenzie was a Scottish lord working for the King of England, enforcing strict religious laws